pitch and off. Who can forget the Battle of Parc des Princes, September 2020? 6 red cards, allegations of spitting, racism, homophobia. Who wants to remember the hooligan street battles of 95 or 2002? And more recently, just 18 days ago, Marseille knocked PSG out of the French Cup. The league leaders want revenge. OM need the win so preciously too. A victory for the reigning champions would lift them 8 points clear of Marseille, for whom any title dreams would evaporate and who'd be vulnerable really to the sides below them in the chase for Champions League slots. But back-to-back victories over the old foe from Paris for the first time since 2011 would narrow that gap to just 2 points, and France would have a genuine title race. And Marseille showed they have the resolve to stay in the chase after coming from behind at Toulouse last week. Poor first half. League goals in his 64 games. Off we go.
Absolutely imperative for them.
They were very flat in the first leg. This man didn't start. Without him, they look very ordinary. Here's Messi. He can't carry them all alone. Too much space there from Mbappe. Mukiele
with the ball. Mbappe's on his way. He's looking to find him. That combination. They've got an almost telepathic understanding between each other.
Nuno Mendes. Whistles. Here is Vitinha. Good signing from Porto last summer. And nearly in Mbappe. Scooped forward by Marquinhos. Mbappe thought about taking it early. And the shot is deflected away off Bailly.
It's a clever pass into Mbappe. Good step over.
Mbappe pulls it back. Might all be meaningless. Might have been a bit of a con job in there. It was taken short. Here's Vitinha. Messi's made a run in from the left to open up a bit of a gap from Mbappe. Hoiked on then, but they're getting the stuff over the top of the nets. In comes that Messi corner kick. He's certainly added for Marseille this season. Yes, it's horrible. In comes that corner kick. Heading
seasons.
Nuno Mendes, Verratti. Messi in the little pocket of space. 1-2 with Mbappe.
Yeah, I think it's the first time this season he started on this wide right position.
Messi, Guendouzi got the challenge from the wrong side.
Step up, straight delivery.
Donnarumma, good first time effort back in there by Jordan Verratti. And away it goes by Vitinha.
Trying to stop it going into Messi's feet like this. Again, 3 players.
Roger got back at him. Here's Mbappe looking for Ruiz once again. Appeal for offside.
Look at the pressing, Jonathan. Look at the pressing. The way that is the way that PSG can get out in a second.
And they do. Messi, Mbappe shoots, scores. PSG ahead. All the football has been played by Marseille, but pressing very, very high. They left themselves open to the counter, and he's the best counter-attacking player on the planet, you would have thought. 1-0 to PSG.
As soon as they release Messi, they're in trouble, Marseille.
Here's Mbappe, whose goal has given PSG the lead. Oh, that's a lovely ball in. Messi arrives. It's a sensational goal. It is a sensational goal.
It's a quite breathtaking pass from Kylian Mbappe. He sees the run of Lionel Messi and he puts it on a plate for him. There's defenders in front of him. Messi, sensational run into the 6-yard box, but we talked about
good win for Rennes today against Nantes. Here's Nuno Mendes into the box. Oh, was that a push? It's come to the far post. Lionel Messi, 4 yards out, has skied it.
Right foot.
It's his first goal against Marseille in 4 games, by the way, but they're cutting them open when they counter. Here's Ruiz, Mbappe. Went for the big one.
Around Tavares on this occasion, but all
the World Cup return. Only Monaco have had as many in the same period. It's Messi again, looking for Mbappe. He's in. Oh dear, he
stubbed his toe, Jonathan. Yeah. He stubbed his toe trying to lift.
Mbappe again trying to push it through to midweek against Annecy. A problem for Presnel Kimpembe, who was stretching off, and seen Mbappe scoring in a 4 Rouge. But the fans behind the goal. Ruiz.
Hardest thing, John, past the press. They've been incisive in the way that they moved the ball forward. Valerdi late on Mbappe this time.
Here's Mbappe. Coutinho in support. Mbappe with the header. Nearly a third.
Against PSG, especially when they go into latter stages of the Champions League. Do they have enough defensively against top teams?
Mbappe. Back heel to him. Nearly got through. It was a lovely attempt in the space here. Opening up Mbappe. Messi just started the run, then stopped as he often does. Scoops it over the top. It's simply brilliant. It is wonderful.
What a goal. That is absolutely amazing. And it starts way back down the field. Great footwork from all smiles on a hat-trick. Brilliant.
In club policies, he's a senior player, even though he's of such a tender age.
The Mbappe and Messi combining again.
Messi got away from the challenge there of Verratti, cuts it back into Vitinho, who's had a very good game. Mbappe on a hat. Goes Ramos. He's kept Sanchez by and large quiet. Messi with the pass off to Ruiz. I think he's getting better and better as a PSG player. I'm not too convinced yet that he's... Certainly is. Bottom of your picture there, we're playing that right side role. Right side midfield player, really. Can play as a holding midfield player, can play as a central midfield player, but he loves to get up and back in this one. Marquinhos, it's Mbappe. That's a good overlapping run. Nuno Mendes got there. Sort of godlike figure in these parts. Messi around the corner.
It's the first time tonight that they have empty.
Eyebrows were raised when Arsenal paid £8 million. Seemed to fit the bill as a Premier. I think this is their best trio in there. Verratti, Ruiz and Vitinha just ahead of them. Messi making the run through the middle. Zaire-Emery further across. Looks for Mbappe again with that little...
A scoop with the outside of your left boot. Just try it, Jonathan. Superbly clinical in taking their chances.
Did that before, remember?
It's risky. It's risky, Jonathan.
Strolled through the game, Sergio Ramos. I think this is a big step. Coutinho wants it. And young players of talent. Mbappe looks for Messi. A couple of yards of space, they stood off him. A night of milestones, 200 goals for him for PSG and Messi.
Well, they've not been able to penetrate the PSG defence. It really does.
Ruiz. It's Mbappe. Now Bernat, Verratti, back to him. Pass and move. From Paris Saint-Germain, they're